Hello, and welcome to my OTSL game versus Tomáš Tvaroh. As you see, he's a highly rated player. In fact, he has one rating point in the playing system more than I do. And I will be facing him as the USSR. So, let's jump into the game. And what we have here is a pretty decent hand. It lacks a 4 up or 2, but otherwise it's pretty okay. Decal is a possible headline since I have defectors. Socialists and Decal are always an option as well. Middle East is an annoying screen, so I will have to think twice before calling Italy even with socialist in hand. Uh, in fact, I doubt I will go for... Oh, okay. I was going to say that I doubt I'm going to go for socialists. Uh, I expect him to headline Marshall Plan. There are no other good reasons to go for a setup like this. Unless he wants to purge me, because... I'm not sure. I think he's Marshall. So the question is, do I sacrifice Europe for good to coup Iran? The answer is probably yeah. The thing is that I will still have to headline either De Gaulle or Socialists, because De Gaulle is not a great headline yet, especially with France taken. And I don't need Algeria access that much when I have De Gaulle, I guess. So I think I will just go for Socialists and see what happens. Of course, it's Marshall. And now I can either use socialists to weaken Italy and then coup it, or I can use socialists to break something and then coup Iran, and I will go for the second option. Let's do something like this. I don't... Oh no, I'm not going to take him out of Israel anyway, so I guess I can just do that and use the gold. That unfortunately means that he gets to go back, but I'm glad I didn't roll a 1 or a 2. That would be awkward. This roll wouldn't be enough to take over Italy. That's also another reason why I didn't go for it, because with a 3 up I would need at least a 5 to get anything done there. Right. He goes for special. Okay, it would be great to at least touch France, and it would be great to set up a domination in the Middle East. So to do that, I need a freehold, which means I will probably give him his European unrest. Of course, it means that he will still be able to go Iran, but since I'm in Iran already, it's not like I can avoid that. And by going to West Germany, there is a slim chance that he's going to be busy with France. If I manage to drop the Middle East scoring before he goes Iran, I will not really be forced to react to that coup immediately, which will maybe give me some time to use decal, for example. Because if he goes Iran, then default will be at 3, which means that Thailand will not be cool. Duck and cover. Okay, that makes sense. Uh, I can either coup something or take Iraq or drop Middle East. Going to Iraq isn't that good, I guess, because then he just takes Libya, uh, and I don't have a good card to coup Libya, so I will just get rid of the Middle East immediately. Of course, he may not go for Libya in that scenario, he may just coup Iran, but if he coups Iran and succeeds, then I'm screwed as well. So going for Iraq would be just counting on him trying to coup Iran and failing, which is probably not a great strategy. Alright, I probably want to hold defectors and I probably want to play Deacon as an event this turn because of that. So I need to lower the defcon, or do I? Do I need to lower the defcon? That's a good question actually. Yeah, I probably do. I probably want to coup Panama right now, and then decal, and then use containment. However, this makes Iran a great coup target. Huh. I can I can just decal right now, I guess. Hmm. Where would I decal to? Something like that? And if he coups Thailand and doesn't control it immediately, I may grab it. And if he coups Thailand and controls it immediately, I may coup something else, like Panama. And then Iran is safe. Because the problem with coupping Panama now is that if I coup Panama and he just takes Thailand in response to that, I don't really have a way of fighting for it. Because I just assumed that if I coup Panama, he will coup Iran, but that may not be the case. And if he coups Iran then and succeeds, I don't even have a way to guarantee that I will take Thailand. I will have to decal into it and hope that he can't take it with a 3-op or 4-op. If he takes it with a 3-op, I can steal it with China, but I will have to spend China for that. So I guess this is the best way to do it. And now, whichever card he uses, there is always a chance he will not get Thailand. He just needs to roll well. So that's an element of risk. And if he decides to not coup but grab Thailand, whoa, really? Never mind. He coups Thailand probably, right? No, he coups Laos. Uh, do I just take Thailand? Right now? I mean, I could coup Laos back, but it's probably best to just grab Thailand. He can't realign me or anything. So now he will have an even harder time queuing me out of there, and he doesn't seem to have many good cards to coup Thailand with. So I'll just grab Thailand and see what he does. Of course, it's annoying that he has Laos, but I can deal with it. In the Pakistani war. Okay, he failed. Great. So now the question is, What do I do with containment? Libya is open, South Korea is open, Pakistan is open. Panama is coolable. I probably want to go Panama someday anyway, so let's do it now and secure Iran. He has only one move left this turn, so even if he goes to Angola now, he will not be able to enter Zaire before the next turn. So now going to Angola is risky for him, so he should probably grab Libya or something like that. Maybe enter Burma, maybe grab West Germany, but he surely doesn't have hopes to do all those things, especially after Van Nasser play. It suggests a pretty weak hand. Vietnam revolts, alright, so I even get a non-battle growth in Asia. Of course he equalizes immediately. And we go to turn 2. And that's a very weak hand. And I don't even have a way of getting domination in Asia quickly. I could go for Arab-Israeli war or for Olympic or for capture Nazi scientists, or I could also go for Asia, of course. I think I will try to fight for Asia at least a little bit. Maybe I will use the China card. If I get purged, it gets more complicated. Maybe I will go for Arab-Israeli war, because I'm not sure if I will get the coup, and... But, well, is there a reason to rush it? Capture Nazis will be evented for sure, so maybe I should start with that. I think I will start with Capture Nazis. Wow, Formosan. That's another pretty weak card. Okay, so... him playing Formosan doesn't really change much. I guess this is a... Oh, that doesn't even guarantee me the domination there, because he has 4 countries. Okay, my bad. So that means that doesn't really matter. In that case, I guess I would start with a coup. Unless I want to ignore it. Of course, theoretically I could ignore it, because if he coups anything, I just enter Angola, right? And if I coup anything, he enters Angola. So maybe this is a good time to do something like that. I can always get Milops with Arab-Israeli war, so I'm not really scared of him denying me then. NATO influence. Yeah, that makes sense. No, Truman is free at least. Okay, I can set up a temporary domination in Asia. He will probably equalize by grabbing India. What annoys me is that I don't have enough ops to grab both Libya and Angola after he coups. So, so maybe I will actually do it myself. UN and this. So he doesn't have blockade, and he's really hoping that I don't have blockade. And unfortunately, I actually don't have blockade, so he will survive that play, despite it being pretty brave, let me put it this way. Okay, let's coup Egypt. I don't want him grabbing Libya, so at least this way the only thing he will get from it is Angola. And I will deny him Milops. And I put him out of Panama, so I don't have a better to target anyway. So I'm fine with him taking Angola and Zaire. If he doesn't grab Algeria now, or enter it, I will try taking it with Truman probably. Korea, alright. Yeah, he entered Algeria. That worked. I don't have a way to ensure long-term Asia success, so I will just drop Asia for free. I mean, for free VPs, not for free. It's a different thing. He had Europe, which is unlucky, but to be expected and quite fair. Wait, do I have anything better to do than taking Libya? I could overprotect Pakistan. Nah, I think I'm fine with taking Libya. Taking Pakistan is always prone to in the Pakistani war. Maybe in this case not that much, but even if he manages to take Pakistan away from me, it doesn't really matter. It's just a one battleground in Asia, which is looks like a draw until the end of times, so I'm fine with it. Space is Suez, so I can play Romanian and Grapplinga. Cambridge Faith. Purge and blockade in my hand, and CIA in my hand. But also decal and distal in my hand. Whoa. That's something for sure. And he has 5-year plan, which is pretty stressful. Alright, let me start with Purge, I guess. I think I will purge him, then give him the CIA, and then he will use the 5-year plan on me, because obviously he will try to snipe something, and I hope he fails. I don't think I want to risk something. I mean, I'm risking something anyway, but if he uses the 5-year plan and hits something else than CIA, I will have to. I will basically have to play the China card and be stuck with CIA without the China card. I don't think I want to do that. I could also headline Distal instead of Purge, but I think going for Purge is just too much value, especially with Blockade. Yeah, he goes for it immediately. No! Well, at least it wasn't a D card, so now I can show all my stuff to him. He managed to escape my Perch blockade combo, but that means I get to play both the cards, which is very lucky on my side. And I'm playing all the cards this turn. I will probably just play everything for ops. I don't really need US Japan in my hand. I don't really care about giving King Japan. So I will just treat it as a 4-up. Alright, he grabs Algeria, that makes sense. Okay. I don't need to let him coup again. So I will just do something like that. He's perched, so I'm not that scared of realignments. And grabbing Mexico immediately makes Central America a really fragile region for him, since now eventing Fidel grants me a control over it, which is worth like 8 points. Control, no, it's worth 10 for me, so yeah, it's even better. Warsaw. That's good. I suspect he will try realigning anyway. He has much to gain from it if he hits anything. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And now I will decall. Of course, you could say that maybe I should do something about the realignment threat. But I think that if I threaten to take Angola, Zaire, and Laos from him, he will surely not just go to realign Venezuela again. That would be pretty insane. Unfortunately, he had a 3-up, I mean a 4-up, which is a 3-up for him. I will let him have those countries, and I will just spread a little bit to not be kicked out by any weird realignments again. He spaces west, that's fine. I will not complain. I have 4 ups left to play, and it kinda looks like I'm going for Brazil, Argentina, and 2 into Chile. There's a case to be made for example, well, putting another point into Venezuela instead of grabbing Chile, but I think I will go for Chile immediately. Going for 1 into Venezuela is good basically. It's good basically against Panama Canal returned and what Voice of America, so I guess I will take that risk. Okay. We got Asia scoring. We got OAS, which sucks. We got Bear Trap, which is spaceable, but puppets are not helping with that. Portuguese is a good headline. Latin Death Squads are not useful. We Will Bury You is a 4-up. IND is annoying. And we got a nuclear test ban, which is good as well. That means we have 2 4-ups. Portuguese is is an obvious headline here. I don't have anything better. Junta is disappointing, but maybe he rolls poorly and I will get to keep my South America control. Let's see. Well, not this time. Okay, I will try to secure my advantage in South America and my draw in Africa. Of course, now South Africa can be a tiebreaker in this region, but I don't have enough votes to take both Uruguay and South Africa. And furthermore, even if I take South Africa and he flips Angola or Nigeria, I'm not getting anything out of that, so... Alright, that's to be expected. I will not do anything about it now. The question is, do I want to use my only 4-up to take over Zaire? And I think I do, honestly. I feel pretty secure because I have the China card, so it looks pretty solid. Okay, he spaces. So that means I should space as well. So I will space the bird trap. Unfortunately I fail, so if he wants to space again, he can space again. The question is, are puppet governments playable? The answer is they're probably not that playable. They look pretty bad. They don't grant him access to any special place, but they surely help him in Africa or Central America. He can enter Saudi Arabia with it, he can threaten realignment in Mexico with Guatemala, he can threaten Cuba realignments after Fidel with Nicaragua or Haiti, he can get to Colombia, he can get to Saharan states, which he can enter anyway, but well, now he will get to do it for free. Unfortunately, I can't use the China card to get Asian domination anyway, so I will have to spend it just as a 4-up if I decide to spend it at all. He had voice, Jesus. Huh. Okay. That was an interesting use of voice. Even with that, I don't get domination there. I guess I would just go for something like this. Yeah, because I want to use Latin American death squads to coup, so I can just spend the China card immediately. CIA is gone, so it's probably not that big of a deal, but I give him a China card now, and all 3 of the China-related cards are still in the deck, so who knows what will happen to the China card. John Paul, probably Mexico, I guess, since he took me out of there. So now I will drop Asia. I'm quite happy that he used John Paul for influence. And he had Central, of course. So now it's time to coup. So let's go for Cameroon. And if he coups back in Saharan states, and he probably will, I can use Iron Day to coup again, I guess. If he succeeds. Oh, alright. Yeah, I guess I will. As I said, I don't care. Oh my god. I guess, as I said, I don't care about Pakistan that much. And now when Asia is gone, I especially don't care about it. Spaces shines, success. Alright, what do we have? Europe, usury, Indo-Pakistani war, flower power, Brezhnev, rain sales, and alliance for progress. A tricky hand. I'm not sure if I like it. Huh. I probably need to go for Brezhnev. Because Missile Envy now hurts a lot, and when I headline Brezhnev it hurts only a little bit. Not that much, I guess. However, Brezhnev seems wasted here. But yeah. I guess I will be playing Puppet Governments anyway, and use a reverse skirmish. So since I can't space those cards anyway, getting extra ops on them will help a lot, I guess. Let's go for Brezhnev. And he gets to drop Africa for free because of my tragic coup rolls there. Not that I didn't deserve it, to be fair, after my success with drawing the cards, but it still hurts. I guess now I can coup Argentina with Alliance for Progress, and if I don't roll a 1, it will only grant me 1 VP. 3, that's not a lot, but it's enough to grant him only 1 VP, so I will take it. Alright, so when it comes to hand management, of course, generally spacing grain sales is a priority, but honestly, with this hand I could hold grain sales until the next turn and space it then, and now use the Brezhnev bonus to space OAS, which I will not be able to do in the future. So that's one way to look at it. Yeah, he just fixes everything. Not much to do with that, I will just space OAS immediately. Alright. Is there any chance of doing something in Europe? I guess I could try breaking France at the end of the turn to check if he has a response to it. Do I want to play in the Pakistani War 4 event? The thing is, there are not many places into which I want to put orbs anyway, so maybe it doesn't matter that much if I waste an event like that. The situation in the regions is pretty stable. Nope. My cards are way better this game than my rolls. He's rolling 6s in the space truck as well, despite spacing like 10,000 times. Now I think I can give him Yusuri, because that will most likely be a deduction. He has 4 ups to use, I have 4 ups to respond with, so not much will happen. Yeah, he will do that, and I will just take those countries back. I would like to use the ops from puppet governments before I let him resolve the event. For example, I would like to go to Cameroon, Saudi Arabia, and Colombia. But what I'm scared of is that he will just go for Nicaragua, Haiti, and I don't know, Guatemala, and then event Fidel and realign it right away. And that will basically let him get rid of Fidel for good. However, if he had Fidel, would he space socialists instead of Fidel? I'm not sure, maybe he would. Oh my god. Fail! Well, that sucks. Cool. So I guess Southeast Asia is now 6. And he will probably get it because I have no response to that. Um, let's try it now. Now if he has Southeast Asia, and I think he does, there is no reason for him to hold it longer. So I will try to enter France before he drops the scoring he probably has, so that he feels pressured. And maybe he doesn't even have a free up to take it back, I don't know. If he does though, if he just takes it back, I think I'm going to drop it. I probably can't really fight anymore. I don't have the cards. Oh, okay. He has a 4 up, so I guess that's even better for him. In that case, I will just let him have Europe, because what can I do? Now I guess he will drop Southeast Asia, and then I will give him puppet governments. That's a pretty terrible turn. Of course, now Pakistan is slightly more important, but well, Asia is still a scored region for now. If he lets me, I will secure it now, but it seems that he's going for it immediately, so that doesn't matter that much. I can give him puppets now. That makes sense. I will go to Argentina in response to that, because if he realigns me out of Chile using Peru and Argentina, I want to have a way back there immediately. Okay, he doesn't even take it back. Fidel, Middle East, Camp David. Rapis really were pretty useless. That's a bad hand. Alright. What can he have that breaks my Middle Eastern domination? Oh, he can have ABM. He can have Sadat, but that doesn't really break my domination, but just takes away 1 point from me. I don't really care about Missile Envy. I think I might go for the Middle East scoring immediately. If he got ABM as well, along with Junta and Brushwar, and he uses it to break Syria or something like that, then, well, I guess I will accept that. I have the China card, so he can't really allow the DEFCON to stay at 4. So I suspect that even if he headlines IBM, he will just try to fix South America somehow and not fight for a couple of VPs short term. Unfortunately, he said that, but that only takes 1 VP from me, so I will accept that. I probably want to coup to protect my South America. And having that said, I will have to coup Argentina, obviously. So let's go. Okay. Well, that's just unlucky. It's not like I had much choice. I could grab Argentina, but then he would get to coup it. So it was going to be decided by a roll anyway. Unfortunately, he also has a colored roll, so now the China card will go to him with Nixon when he plays it. I can try holding on to grain sales until after the reshuffle, I guess. So let's start with eventing Fidel. Or maybe not start with eventing Fidel, let's start with Queen Colombia. That's a very bad coup. But it's just good enough to get Colombia. I don't want to be worried about him queen Venezuela with IBM or breaking it or in some other way denying me domination. So never mind. Alright, let's now go for IBM. Or if I'm not spacing grain sales, he has no way to shorten my hand, so I can space Camp David. So let's just go for space now, since this is a thing I probably want to do anyway, and if I do it now, I will be more flexible in the future. Space of liberation. Okay, now I can go for Fidel. Sure, of course. Okay, I guess I can try Queen Paraguay now. Really? Okay, I guess I'm not playing this game this turn. But I did literally nothing. I rolled a1 here, so that didn't do anything. I rolled a2 here, so that didn't do much. I failed the space roll, evented Fidel, and then I rolled another one, so I guess I'm just skipping this turn so hard. Sure, I don't have anything better to do, and getting Paraguay would be huge, so I will try again. It's not like I have anything better on my mind. No, even if he breaks Chile, I can try realigning Argentina +1. Colonial rearguards, okay. I'm fine with it. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I guess +2 is not enough. And he has APM, because why not? Alright. That was a fun turn. Salt is fine, however... no, salt is actually useless now because I don't have anything to pick up. So that doesn't work. He got missile envy, so I guess I can give him arms race. Chase probably decent. Panama Canal is terrible. Oh, maybe that's why I need to have salt, because if he uses nuclear test, Jesus Christ, if he uses nuclear subs, then I can counter it with salt. I guess that's some value I get. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. He got Southeast Asia, How I Learned, Missile Envy, Nuclear Subs, Ask Not, Our Man in Tehran, and The Goal. Okay, I guess I will go for Cha, both because it's a good headline and also because it makes me able to play Salt and pick up something actually useful, and also I guess it kind of sets up arms race, but looking at my hand I will not have the luxury of eventing arms race probably. We'll see, however. And if I actually roll well for once, maybe I will cook him out of Colombia if I roll at least a3, which will disable him from entering Venezuela, and I won't have to worry about that. Okay, for Southeast Asia scoring, that's to be expected, please. Yay! Okay, so let's go for Cameroon and decide what now. So he doesn't have many events that really require an immediate response. I guess I can give him Panama Canal, that's not a problem. So I will be spacing grain sales and holding DAG, right? Unless I really want to, like, I don't know, use DAG now so I don't have to be worried about it. And then I can actually space grain sales and I can hold Panama and I don't have to give it to him. Maybe that's not the worst. However, do I get much from it? Maybe I should just coup Mexico, hope for a huge roll, and then what actually? Then he probably coups Colombia. Or he coups something around Argentina to help it survive. Or he plays nuclear subs, even though I have salt in my hand. That's interesting. I would need at least a 5 to make that work, so I don't think I'm going to. I think I may just go for duck and cover right now. But that's another 3 VPs for him. That's very bad. I probably don't want to give him more VPs. Can I let him coup? I don't think so. I don't want to let him coup. Come on. I think I will give him a... I really don't want to give him 3 VPs. That really hurts. That really hurts. I think I will just go with Olympic Games. Okay, that's a5. Not enough to take Mexico, but that's enough to at least force him to react somehow. If I used arms race for it, I would grab Mexico, but I really want to play arms race for an event, and I will at least try to make it work somehow, despite it not really being easy. So the plan is, I guess, he will now grab Mexico with something, and then I will realign Argentina, and then I will try to take Venezuela and Argentina and get South America control. That's the plan, I guess. And he's not that rich either. Out of his 7 cards, we know 6 of them, and there are 4 2-ups and 2 3-ups. And those 2 3-ups are Ask Not, which he wants to hold and defend, and the goal, which is pretty unplayable right now. So it doesn't look easy for him. He may be tempted to use the China card now, but the government is still in the deck. So that's a risky one. And all of the China related cards are gone now, so if he gives me the China card, I will decide when he gets to have it back, which will probably not happen soon. Yeah, that's probably a pretty tough situation for him, decision-wise. Okay, he events nuclear subs, that's interesting. In that case, I get to pick up Che. And now all the coups are weakened. And let's see what he comes up with. I'm not even sure what he wants to coup with his cards. He can go for Africa at best, I think. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Alright. So I guess I can go for something like that now. Of course, Che was my card of choice because my only alternative was Olympic Games, and Che is not that useful as an event since Salt makes it worth much less because it weakens every coup I perform, so that would be minus 2 ops from Salt event only. And Saharan states and Peru are not my priorities right now, trust me. I'm still not sure what his plan with nuclear subs is. If I were to guess, I would say that he's probably queuing Zaire, but that doesn't really help with South America. And if he doesn't roll really well in Zaire, I can use it as a secondary realignment target. Muslim Revolution is a pretty American card this game, I guess. Well, okay, to be fair, it took him out of Egypt, so it's not completely free. We'll probably coup with it. No, he doesn't. Okay. He does bad. Sure. I can still probably reline him out of Argentina. Nope, I would have to actually roll anything, so I guess that doesn't work. Now he has realignments in Chile to perform, so if he tries that, I guess I can't really stop him. So envy. Nigeria. Sure, that makes sense. That's probably a better target than Zaire. He's right to do so. I'm running out of time when it comes to South America. So I guess I will grab Chile again and enter Egypt. Because I want to enter Egypt anyway, and grabbing Chile before I score South America is reasonable. Let's see what he does. Pretty much regardless, I will have to drop South America scoring. I guess there is not much for me to do. Unless he spaces the goal. Yeah. Sure, buddy. Whatever you say. And he got opaque. And he hits that space track. So I guess now we space as well, and we roll like a third or fourth 6 in a row. Alright. He spaces it again, sure. Yeah, and we draw more Defcon Suicide. That's fair. Alright, so terrorism is probably not as good headlined because I don't want him to expect hand management issues right now. So the question is Marine Barracks or Brush War, and I think going for Marine Barracks is fine. It looks really dangerous if he doesn't have Middle East in hand. And it's like just an useful event. It takes him out of Lebanon, Egypt, and Jordan. It makes it pretty hard for him to fight for the Middle East, even harder than he has it right now. Okay. So I guess Central and Gunman are not relevant anymore. Okay. I guess I'm queuing Nigeria because what else do I have? That's a bad coup. Well, okay, it's a good enough coup, but it's probably not enough. It's a good not enough coup. Let's put it this way. Especially after he used Ask Not, he will probably have a 3 or 4 to turn it around. Yep. Like that one. Um, I'm not even sure if I want to use terrorism now for an event. And I'm not sure what I brush. I probably brush Pakistan, right? It's probably better to brush Pakistan than Italy. Oh, I forgot about the shuttle diplomacy. So now I hope that Middle East is scored before Asia is scored. course. Not much I can do this, except for defending against that. I of course chose to overprotect Zaire instead of Angola because I have South African unrest if I need to overprotect Angola. Or take it back from him if he turns it around. Of course, not like I can do anything about that. Let's do that. But Iran-Iraq war was unlucky as hell as well. Sure. Now I guess I'm realigning, and I will use Chernobyl for that. Because I need to perform a couple of them. Sure, buddy, whatever. The realignment luck this game is killing me so hard. It's just insane what's happening. This is unreal. I guess D cards weren't enough themselves to win the game. When every realignment I perform is basically taking hopes away from me. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, sure, he chose that. That's reasonable. I could realign him out of Venezuela, I guess. If I fail, then well. Oh no, I think I shouldn't. I should focus on the unscored region, so let's go that. I'm fine with temporarily giving him access to Venezuela. It's probably acceptable. He just has everything. Okay, so Europe is not gonna get better. Asia is probably not gonna get better unless I get in the Pakistani war. Huh. Africa could get a little bit better, but... Maybe with decall it could get better. Europe scoring is of course disgusting, but what can I do? Missile envy is gone, so that's good. If he has war games, I have absolutely no way of stopping him, except for playing We Will Bury You. But I'm not really sure if that's the way to go. Okay, Bear Trap. So Deagle is fine. It breaks a couple of things and it kind of requires a response from him. I can get rid of that this way. Jesus Christ. Okay, I take that back. Bear Trap is actually completely enough to deny my value from Deagle because now he gets to both fix his problems and do something and roll well enough, and I get to discard a card I wanted to play. Yeah, whatever. GG. What a frustrating game. Unfortunately, if realignments you perform, yeah. Yeah. Well, happens. Hmm. I don't know. So now, of course, the question is, if I, what would have happened if I headlined Wheelbarrow instead of Decal? But I don't think it mattered at this point. I needed to try something to win this game, and playing again around him having war games is probably not the best pathway towards victory. And like the fact that UN intervention wasn't even played, so he could have it as well. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.